Hello, my besties. How are you? Welcome to my DIY channel. So happy you are stopping by. And if we are just meeting, my name is Kathy. This is my puppy Coco. Coco, say hi. And in today's video, I'm gonna be making a hot glue gun stand. I always had one on my table. Today I need to replace it. And since many of you were asking, I'm gonna show you how I do it. And also answer all other questions you have about the things I use every day. Helpful tips and tricks for DIYing, especially for beginner crafters who are just new and starting and just have many questions, okay? So let's get started.
Wait a minute.
We just got a letter. We just got a letter.
What a wonderful surprise. Stick around to the end of the video to see. Alright, this is a little bit embarrassing. I'm sorry how messy this looks, but I have been using this stand for the past 2 years every single day, and it has never failed me. This is like the best $3 I had ever spent. And the idea comes from my friend Josie from Life at 50 and Beyond. I watched her video even before starting my own channel, and I thought that was such a clever solution. Not only it protects my table from glue dripping, it holds the gun in place, doesn't tip over, and then keeps my glue sticks right there within the reach. I love it. So I'm so excited to make a new clean one today, show you how to do it. But when you're done watching, please go visit Josie, say hi to her from your bestie Kathy, and also check out her other ideas. I call her Organization Queen because she has the best solutions. All right, let's get started. I'm so excited. I actually got a brand new glue gun today. I've never spent more than $2 or $3 for a glue gun. This one was almost $8 at Walmart. It's Gorilla brand, and I love their glue sticks. Plus, this one is dual temperature, so I'll figure I'll give it a try. And I heard the Dollar Tree now carries a glue gun for only $1. Well, they don't have any in my store. So ask me in a couple weeks how I'm doing with this and if it's worth the splurge. Okay, I'll tell you. And I like that it's mini because, as you know, I work in my kitchen, the space is limited, and I don't have room for a big gun. And I'll address my Workspace questions later in the video. Right now, let's get started. You only need 3 items, no more than $3 expense. Number 1, a glass cutting board. They have these on clearance at Hobby Lobby in the back of the stores, 90% off, 60 cents. Don't count to find your own initial. I was lucky enough to find my husband's. Love of my life, why not, right? If not, go to your local Dollar Tree. Look at all the beautiful choices they have. Number 2, a square glass candle holder. Number 3, a tea light holder. Comes in a pack of 3 for $1. And I assume you already have a strong glue like E6000 or Gorilla glue sticks. So I don't even feel like cleaning this old thing anymore, but maybe I could reuse the square candle holder. Let me see. Oh, by the way, did you see my new t-shirt I shitsunat? I first saw that funny t-shirt at the store called Five Below, and I was gonna get it. It was only $5, but then I had an idea. Why not make a t-shirt with the picture of my own Shih Tzu? I have a bestie who gets the transfer paper from Walmart and makes her own t-shirt. So I got a t-shirt at a Dollar Tree for $1. I called my friend, she came over, we printed, and she helped me iron this on and worked out great. Oh, and did you see Coco? Coco, come here, show your t-shirt. Doesn't she look adorable in black? Look at this. Influencer. My cuteness. And Coco's t-shirt comes from Five Below. I paid $3 for it. Isn't it cute? Oh, I just realized I spend more on Coco than myself, but that's usually the case, right? You spend more on your kids, right? And one last question for you. Does Coco look to you like a Shih Tzu or a Shorkie? Because when we first got her, we were told that she was a Shorkie, but as she grew, everybody who we meet says that she looks like a Shih Tzu, and they assume she's a Shih Tzu. So I was wondering, any of you are Shih Tzu owners? I know some of you are because you always comment. Please tell me what you think. Thanks so much. Oh, I love chatting away with you, my besties, but let's get this stand done. I was so excited to find that buffalo check cutting board for only 60 cents. Oh, do you see? Another one. How can you do any work around here? Tweety bird, as long as you behave over there, okay? All right, so this setup worked for me. I'm gonna do the same thing, the square candle holder on one side and then the tea light holder on the other. As you can see, they sell a little bit different tea light holders now, but it doesn't matter as long as it's a candle holder because you want the glass to be heat resistant, right? Okay, and let's see how the new glue gun would fit here. There's a little kickstand here. Perfect. And you have to test with your own glue gun. If yours is bigger, perhaps you might have to set it up diagonally, right? This setup works great for me, and I even have some extra real estate over there on the right. So I'm thinking utilize it even more. Just remove any stickers before you glue anything. And I was thinking to utilize the old candle holder, but you know what? It was made to last. No matter what I tried, I couldn't I couldn't rip this apart. It wouldn't budge. And I didn't want to get hurt either, so I had to give up on that idea. I recently got this cute candle holder with a black stand. I think I'm just gonna use the glass. I plug in my new glue gun and a light turns on. Wow, so fancy. I was gonna use the E6000 like I used last time, but I just thought about testing the Gorilla Glue sticks. Let's see how they hold up on glass. And I have to admit that the nozzle is thinner and more precise than a regular cheap glue gun. All right, let's glue this baby down. And plaid makes it easy to do the spacing, right? Okay, let's glue the gun holder now. Perfect. I love it already. And I want to put the second candle holder right there. And as much as I love the little stand, I know it's not going to be stable. So I'm better off just putting it without it there. All right, let's give it a few minutes to harden. And a little while later, wow, I am so impressed. You know, I had the E6000 right there on standby, but I did not need it. The Gorilla Glue sticks really hold these babies down.
Do you like this video? If you do, please make sure you hit the like button and also consider subscribing. When you hit the red button, subscribe to my channel, you'll automatically become our bestie.
Would you like to see how I organize my stand? First and foremost, the glue sticks. And I do like the Gorilla brand. And many of you ask me if they're worth the extra cost. My answer is yes, depending what you're making. If you are making a wreath for the outside, it's gonna be exposed to weather conditions, you want to use Gorilla Glue sticks, okay? For example, I made a wreath that was exposed to all-day sun and certain attachments fell off because the glue melted. Well, it's never happened to me since I've been using the Gorilla Glue sticks. It's just more durable and weather resistant. Nevertheless, I still use my Dollar Tree glue sticks for so many other projects because they're so cost efficient. I mean, $1 versus $4, right? All right, let's compare. Gorilla Glue sticks, 30 in a package. Crafter Square, 20. Sometimes 16. Wow, so disappointing, right? So you almost get double Gorilla Glue sticks. The actual cost is 13 cents versus 6 cents each. We were thinking we're spending quadruple, not really. When you compare the size, it's almost identical. Both bond basically same materials, except that Gorilla Glue bonds metal as well. One major difference that you might have not known is that the Dollar Tree glue sticks are only for the high temperature guns. I know, who reads the small print, right? Well, needless to say, the Gorilla Glue sticks are for all temperature guns. All right, so let's put the glue sticks in the little round candle holder. I want to have both types of glue sticks within my reach, so what I'm gonna do, the ones from the Dollar Tree, I'm gonna wrap them with the green rubber band. Green reminds me of the Dollar Tree logo, so that way I'm gonna know. And I'm gonna put them together actually, because I want to keep the second candle holder for all my other essential supplies that I use every single day. I just like having them at hand. So what are those supplies? Well, since we're talking about glue, the E6000. It is such a strong glue. Whenever I'm scared that hot glue won't hold something, I know E6000 will. You get it at Walmart for about $3 and it will last you a very long time. Another glue that I use all the time is the Dollar Tree Super Glue. You actually get 2 bottles for $1. What I love about it, that it's an instant bond. And it works even on fingernails. So sometimes when I have my tips on and one nail falls off, got it right there. Another must-have for me are these silicone finger protectors. And you can get them at a Dollar Tree. They come in so handy, especially if you're gluing something and you need to hold it down for a minute, you know? And now the item that I get most questions about. Do you know what it is? My ruler! Everyone loves that ruler. I love it too. And I don't think there is one video where I don't get asked where I got my ruler from. I got it a couple years ago, either at Marshall's, Home Goods, or TJ Maxx. I don't even remember exactly, and I wish I was more helpful, but I looked carefully on both sides and I don't even see a name of that ruler anywhere. I'm sorry. But please comment below if you actually were lucky enough to find the ruler or find out the brand. That would be so helpful for other besties in the future. Another handy tool that I use all the time are these piercing tools from the Dollar Tree. You actually get 2 for $1. It's one of those tools that you never knew how much you needed them until you actually have them. So if you see them, you get them, okay? Another item I cannot live without is the floral wire. You get 50 feet for $1, and I use it all the time to tie my bows, to attach the signs to the reef, and so much more. Another must-have for DIYing are good scissors, right? And I got so many over the years from the Dollar Tree, from the little detailing scissors, which are great for all these precise little cuts you have to do, or more heavy-duty garden scissors. Like these are great for cutting real flower stems and making floral arrangements. Through the most commonly used, the all-purpose scissors. I buy the Westcott brand at a Dollar Tree and I use them every day to cut paper and ribbon. They have very good reviews, but I have to be honest with you, they don't last for me. And if you make a lot of bows like me, you have the same issue. The reason is because we use the wire edge ribbon, so when you cut it, your scissors get dull so fast. So I try all the sharpening tricks and then I get so annoyed and I just replace them. Well, recently I got a gift from my friend, which is a game changer. They're called Super Combo Scissors, and so far they've been amazing. My friend swears by them. So I'll try to look for a link for you if you're interested. Look, there is even a wire cutter in between the handles. See how easy? I don't even have to take out my wire cutters. Speaking of which, I got my wire cutters at Walmart for $5.50, and I've been using them to cut the wire and of course the floral stems. I use them every day and they do the job. Alright, so let's add all my must-haves over here so I have them at hand. Everything should fit in the second larger holder. Perfect. I have everything at hand here, and there's a couple more things I like to add because I use them all the time, like my Sharpie marker, pencil, chalk marker. Actually, let me show you my chalk marker. It is packaged at a Dollar Tree in both ways, sometimes as a metallic marker, I don't know why it's not metallic, or ornament ball marker. Bottom line is that it comes with a fine point that makes writing on chalkboard so much easier. You can write and draw even the smallest details, which you could never do with the actual chalk writer that the Dollar Tree sells. The point is just too big. So that's why it's one of my favorite items, and I keep it at hand. I use it not for just big projects, for little tags. Sometimes, you get the chalkboard tags at a Dollar Tree, and comes in so handy. So I am so excited to have everything here at hand, nice and organized. One thing that I'm looking at is my finger protectors over here. I have an extra tea light holder. Why not have them separate over here on the side? What do you think? I think I'm gonna like that. I don't have to dig for them next time I need them. And I still have room over here on my tray, so let me just use hot glue and attach it right there. Oh, I love that. Look at this. So handy. I just reach for them like that and perfect. I had 3, by the way. And my daughter borrowed one and she hasn't returned it so far. You see what's missing here? Yes, my ruler. So, whenever I use it, I tend to just insert it on the side like that. But I know what you mean. It like sticks out a lot. It doesn't really bother me when it's on top of my table, but at the end of the day when I clean up, I will put it on the side to my little caddy there. Oh, and that's another happy purchase. Let me show it to you. You would especially appreciate it if your space was limited like mine. I was so happy to find this 3-tier cart on wheels that fits my tight space over here. Isn't it perfect? I love it. And I didn't spend much at all. I found it at the IKEA bathroom department for only $8. How cool is that? So many of you ask me, how do I keep my table clean? Well, I have all my excess materials over there on the side. And I have to keep this area clean because it's my kitchen and my family uses it. So at the end of each project, I take things to the basement and sort it out in my bins. There's also a lot of interest about my banquette. And yes, my husband and I built it ourselves. We use the IKEA kitchen cabinets as the base. This particular style is called section. And we basically bought the above the fridge cabinets and a corner cabinet and put it together. IKEA offers so many varieties and sizes, you can customize it to any space. So once you put together your cabinets, you can build the seat and the backrest out of plywood. Next, upholstery. When I called the shop, they quoted me $800. This was out of our price range. So we never done upholstery before, but we found a fabric discount warehouse. We went there. We bought the high density foam for the seat and also the backrest. We bought the vinyl fabric and then we drew the design as we wanted on a large piece of construction paper. And then we just went for it. My husband drew some holes. I ordered this beautiful crystal buttons of Amazon. And it came out gorgeous, Maybe it's not perfect, but it's such a labor of love. And we're so proud of it now. 3 years down the road, we use it every day. And it lasts great. I remember when my daughter first came to the kitchen, she said, "Mommy, it's too much bling. All these crystals and the chandelier." And she said it's too much, but I'm like, what kind of girl are you? It's never too much bling. So that's basically my kitchen. One other thing I always get asked about is the eat sign. There were so many comments and questions about it that I finally recreated it in one of my videos. It was such a fun, inexpensive project, transforming $3 tree cutting boards. They don't look like plastic anymore, and everybody loves them. So if you haven't seen that video, feel free to check it out. And one last common question that I get is about my wall clock. No, I haven't made it, but I bought it at the Bed Bath & Beyond, and they still have it on their website if you're interested. So I hope I addressed most of the common questions that you guys have. If there's anything else, I'm always happy to respond in the comments. And here's another look at our today's creation, my glue gun stand and the handy organizer. I am so excited. I cannot wait to use it for my next DIY. So whenever I'm done with my DIY, I unplug the glue gun, roll up the wire, and I use a rubber band to tie it down and tuck it under there. This setup makes cleaning my table so easy, and also starting up the next project. I don't have to look for things, you know? So handy. And at first I thought, oh, I wish my cart was wider, I had more space there, so I could put it in there. But no, this makes it easy to grab. And if I want to put it away out of sight, then I put it in one of the cabinets underneath in my bench. So this is just a handy solution for me. And the remaining shelves, I just use them on a project by project basis, you know. I don't store anything long term there. So I woke up the next morning and I thought, why don't I add some bling to dress up my new organizer? I was being so practical, I didn't even think about decorating. So let me see what would work here. Ooh, I love crystals, of course, no surprise there. Black would go with the plaid. These are some bigger stones, but I don't have that many. And there's also this with the pearls from the Dollar Tree, but too fancy, I think. I think I like the crystals the most. Let me just gently put it here first and let's see how I like it. You know what? I like it. I like that it reflects light. So pretty. There's no such a thing as too much bling, right? I have some stones left. Let me put some on the glue gun. Why not? This ugly orange thing. I wish it was more neutral, but what are you gonna do? I care more about the function of my tools than the looks. I guess if I was getting everything brand new, I would probably color coordinate it. But right now, I'm very happy with what I have. And what I'm most excited about is my brand new stand that looks like $1,000,000. What we spent, $3, $4 here? So inexpensive yet so functional, right? I love that. And I hope I had inspired you a little bit to create your own stand organizer. And of course, everybody has different needs and creates different DIYs, uses different tools, but that's what's great about it. You can customize it and make it your own. Please comment down below and let me know what is one item or tool that you use in all your DIYs and you couldn't live without it. I can't wait to hear and maybe learn something new from you.
you like that? I hope you did. Please consider subscribing to my channel if you haven't already. There's so many more creative ideas coming up. And also give me a like. That really helps me out grow my channel, okay? Take care. See you next time. Bye-bye.
We just got a letter. We just got a letter. Wonder who it's from?
One of my besties, Jen Bass.
Let's see what I got. What? Look at these cute hearts. Oh, what is this? Oh, wow. Look at that. Oh, oh my gosh. What is this? Oh, and nice long letter too. Oh, how sweet. How cool. This hat is from Jen. Thanks so much. You see this? It's not for you. That's for you. That's for you.
This one's for you.
What do you smell? Good bestie? Such a good bestie, right? Thank you, Jen.